I don't gamble with my life, I just balance out the odds. Seen them turn into an informant, used to think that they were gods. Keep a shadow in the back, keep a cutter in the car. When you come up from the dirt, you gotta watch out who you are. Every move I make, it's a calculated risk. I was standing on the corner watching heavy rain fall. Had to figure out the math, how to make the pack small. Now I'm standing in the penthouse looking at a brick wall, thinking about the ones who dead, the ones who never called. They say baby changed up, he don't pull up to the block. Bro, I got a corporate liability. I'm staring at the clock. If the feds build a case, they ain't looking at the rocks, they looking at the equity, the properties, the stocks. So I gotta stay precise, keep a filter on my mouth. Even when I'm in the north, I'm thinking about the south. We was bagging up the raw, trying not to leave a trace. Now I got a legal team to help me clean the space, but the trauma never leaves. I can smell it in the air. I wake up in the cold sweat, staring at the chair, wondering if the driver that I hire really care, or if he waiting on the bag just to set me up right there. That's a risk. That's a risk. Every step I take, it's a calculated risk. Calculated. Put $1 million on the table, gotta see if it'll fit. Gotta see. Diamonds on my neck, but I'm still looking at the risk. Cause time is running out, and they just waiting for a slip. I don't gamble with my life, I just balance out the odds. Seen them turn into an informant, used to think that they were gods. Keep a shadow in the back, keep a cutter in the car. When you come up from the dirt, you gotta watch out who you are. Every move I make, it's a calculated risk. They don't know about the mathematics inside the trenches. We was losing brothers every summer on the benches. I can't trust a soul, I look at everyone suspicious. Even when I'm feeding them, they looking at my dishes. Calculated risk, I left the trenches for the hills, but I still keep the switch because it's higher than the bills. They want me to smile for the camera, do the deals, but my mind is in the cemetery thinking about the pills. Man, I lost Vaughn, I lost my brother, lost my mind. You think $1 million make me feel like everything is fine? I got lawyers on a retainer just to keep me out the line, and I got shorties on the payroll just to make sure they don't blind us. Every text message monitored them, talking in the code. Can't even tell my girl the route we taking on the road, cause the closest one to you is usually the one that fold. I weigh the options out, trusting you is getting old. Yeah, look at the toll. Yeah, back inside, back inside, back inside. Back inside my zone, I had to double up the defense. People that I grew up with are talking like they senseless. They want me to give them everything they think is endless, but they wasn't in the cell when I was looking for a witness. I had to calculate the damage of a law firm. If I give them 20%, do the bridge burn. I learned the hard way, you gotta wait your turn. But when the money come, that's when the tables start to turn. I got family members turning into enemies over a percentage. I got old friends acting like they finished the whole sentence, but they didn't write a line, they just sat up on the side. Now they want a piece of mind from the vehicle I drive. I gotta look at the numbers, look at the risk. Should I stay inside the studio or step inside the mix? Every conversation recorded, they trying to get a fix on the young black millionaire who came up from the bricks.